He's mishit that dreadfully.
Yeah, he's all at sea at the minute. That's two safety shots. One miles too thin, one's miles too thick. You'll be getting a bit worried about those last two strikes on the safety shots. Lovely shot. Beautifully played. Sounds bizarre to say it, but Zhao Xintong's got to hold himself together when he sees his opponent, who he's expecting to come out and fly, missing a few balls and playing a few poor safeties. You've got to just hold yourself together and do your stuff.
9.
Yeah, it's the old adage, isn't it? Play the ball, not the man. He's just got a lovely calmness when he's down. Nothing seems to be rushed. When you see players sometimes miss easy balls, you think, oh, they put a quick one in, they pull the cue back, and then
16.
they back to hit the cue ball. But there's no sign of that with Zhao. I mean, this is lovely the way he strokes the ball.
17.
Yeah, we've got some wonderful Chinese players on the circuit, and there's 10 in fact at this year's championship.
24.
But I think of all the curists here, and obviously we know Ding Junhui's a brilliant break builder and scorer, but I think as a curist, this is probably the best of the Chinese players.
25.
Lets the cue do the work. A nice bridge hand length. You can see it. It's only a short shot there, but to an advantage that when he's got long pots, can let that cue come back and do the work, and it's effortless.
32.
It's refreshing to see in a day and age where everyone's getting shorter and closer to the cue ball.
Could play a little cannon on those two reds together just to hold the cue ball in this area. Played it nicely.
40.
Well, as I said, I'm not commentating on a match live, but you can't be but impressed. Biggest stage of all. Playing Ronnie O'Sullivan.
41.
And looks completely at home.
Yeah, and Ronnie himself admitted that, you know, in some of the matches he hasn't been pushed. Nobody's really put it up to him. Ali Carter missed more balls probably that I've seen him miss off the spot in a long time. He didn't quite do his stuff. Pang Junzhu certainly didn't.
48.
And it was only near the end that Si Jiahui gave him a bit of a fright and he started playing better. But it looks like
49.
this lad's not going to be intimidated. He's going to turn up and do his stuff. He's definitely going to make Ronnie play. This is lovely.
Red colour.
56.
Red. To take the second frame of the morning.
57. $64.
So this red to go 73 points in front with just 67 remaining. It's funny. Hello, he's got a bit awkward here. He just picked the spider up and knocked it in. No problem.
Yeah, was you thinking, fancy leaving the cue ball there with 5 reds in the open, but didn't make the slightest bit of difference. As I say, I mentioned it before, that lovely to
72.
watch. Really is very easy on the eye the way he plays. It's that simple
73.
looking, John. You think, well, I could do that myself. And we all know it's harder than that.
And nice to see from his point of view, the ball's going right in the heart of the
80.
pocket. So he'll be
81.
getting more and more confident. Of course, Ronnie played 2 very poor safety shots. So he'll be sat in his seat thinking, well, this was bound to happen. So he needs to pick his game up and not give
88.
these gilt-edged chances to his opponent. But Ronnie's aware of the boy's talent.
89.
Yep, couple of loose
96.
shots this morning. To sit in his chair for a while. Drop this in. And it's there. And this
97.
for a century break that's been, well, beautiful from start to finish. Well played.
104. 105.
Well, he led 2-0 in this match. He got pegged back to 2-2 at the interval. And he's going to be hoping for something the same. The difference being, I think Zhao Xintong's in stroke, even though he snookered himself behind the pink.
112.
If he pots one from here, Johnny's a genius.
Well,
It's not to be, but what a beautiful break that was. Wonderful construction from Zhao Xintong. And he's really settled down this morning. He goes into a 2-frame lead.